Hey guys, Bradley tuning in, coming at you with another video, and this one's going to be a little unique because I want to share with you how to sell a fixer-upper. I'm actually going to be going and picking up the keys right now. It's first thing in the morning. I think it's about 9 o'clock, and we're going to drive over, grab the keys from the seller, and we're going to go and play around. I'm going to show you the home. I'm going to give you some of the insights as to what I'm thinking we should do to get the most money for this property. It's a very unique situation. I mean, you see that I list properties all the time, buying and selling regular homes, but I'm most excited about this one. I've been waiting for some time because it's a fixer-upper. You're going to see the upper level is completely torn apart, and so we're really going to have to be creative with how we're going to list this home, get top dollar. And I want to share some of those strategies, some of the things that I'm thinking, getting it ready to hit the market as soon as possible. So before I get started, my name is Bradley. We do videos like this all the time. Make sure you subscribe to our Watson Estates channel. Give us that thumbs. You can follow us. Hit the bell for notifications. And for right now, I'm going to hit the road. We're going to go grab the key and we're going to have some fun. Let's go. So I'm just sitting here now waiting for the key to come out, and I thought I'd give you guys some insight into this property as we're kind of on our way. I actually helped this client buy the home a couple years ago. We bought it as an investment property, which you'll see fits perfect because it actually has a basement apartment with a separate electrical, which was an incredible find. It's located in Cambridge, Ontario. A great property. I'm really excited that we can put this one up. He started doing renovations in the upper level and parts of the basement, and then he kind of folded out. He said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. So because of the equity growth that we got, we invested in the right market at the right time. He's seen some profits, and I think he just wants out. So now we're selling this half renovated home, and so I'm excited, and actually he's here now, so I'm going to grab the key. Got it. Let's go, guys. And we've made it, and this is the house right here. Now, I haven't actually been in it. I don't know the state of the property. So what we'll do is I'll flip the camera around, we'll walk through the house together, and then after we can talk about some of the things we can do to get this house ready to list and get top dollar. Let's go. All right, let's check it out. All righty. So we are now in the home. Just want to show you the upper level first, and then we'll jump into the basement. So you can see there's a lot of stuff lying around. They've got a lot of material because they were planning on doing these spaces, and then they stopped. Like, there's insulation. They're going to redo a lot of flooring and that kind of thing. So I'm going to turn you around. This looks very different from when we originally bought the house, as you can imagine, because there's been pretty much a total gut. This area I actually am really happy about, as much as it doesn't look that much, because this is a separate entrance, so you could very easily put a door here to separate these spaces. I'm going to turn around. I'm in one of the bedrooms here, and this bedroom, as you can see, the floor was a big part of it was ripped up, so that's going to need to be put back in. And then as we kind of walk in through the house here, we've got another bedroom, so it's a 3-bedroom upper level. These rooms are not that bad. I think we're gonna have to redo the floors in here. But this area is also fascinating. So this here was the kitchen and bathroom. The bathroom was in the back, kitchen was in the front, but none of it exists anymore. So we know we're looking for either a fixer and flipper, or we're looking for someone to buy it, fix it up and live there, or somebody that just doesn't care if they have a toilet in their house. I'm just kidding, there's actually one downstairs. All right, so now we're actually in the basement. So I'm just gonna show you around. I'm gonna do a 360. So they actually, as they ripped out the upper level, they actually tore out this section too. This was actually finished when we first bought it. There's a lot of stuff because they haven't finished clearing out yet. But here is a bedroom that they had added in. Also need to finish the drywall. So they started, but there's this kind of common area with a laundry room right here. So they can, and it's in a common space, which is fantastic. Now this room actually was renovated. They had done some updates to it. Finish it up. You can see the kitchen and everything is done really well. Lots of cabinets. It looks great. And then there's also a bathroom over here, which was also updated. So the basement overall actually is not that bad. Maybe redo the carpets and stuff down here, but it's pretty good. It's the upper level that needs the majority of the work. Alrighty, so we're back here up in the kitchen. I thought this was a comfortable place with good lighting to chat about what we're gonna do with this home. So now you've seen there's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's no hiding it. The buyers that we have are the type of person that are okay with the mess. And so back to my comment, price, marketing, and condition are the 3 things early on when I started as a realtor. This was the first thing that they kind of teach you. And so with condition being the way that it is, the ultimate result is that your price and your marketing need to hold it up, because like a chair, you need all 3 in order to have a successful sale of a property. So there's no hiding there's an issue with the condition, so we really need to strengthen those other two aspects. The other aspect here is that the seller would love to have the place sold quickly. As you can see, there's stuff here, but there's no one actually living here right now. They're starting to move their things out. So the faster we can get this thing on the market, the better. Now, how quick could you get a property like this up? Well, I would usually say within 48 hours, I can actually list a property. What usually slows it down is things like staging and photographs. But for us in this case, because condition isn't really what we're fighting on, we don't have to worry about those things. I'm probably going to take a few pictures here and there while I'm here today, but I don't really need to focus too much on staging the place, getting it ready to sell, which is great for the sake of putting it on. But again, we just need to make sure that the marketing and the price are solid. So now when we get into the marketing of the property, when you see signs like this, they really don't have any value. In fact, we have to market this property a little differently. And usually on a typical listing, I'd have stuff like this, you know, the fun, fancy feature sheets. But in this case, everything needs to be done online. Everything needs to be marketed properly online. And so, for example, this property is located in Cambridge. Now, I've mentioned it in prior videos, but not every MLS board is created equal. So what we're gonna have to do in this case, because I'm part of the Toronto Real Estate Board, is we have to do something called interboarding, meaning we have to allow the local realtors to also see the listing, and so it has to be marketed properly. Now, many of you that are familiar know that we're huge on social media, and the big thing here with marketing is getting to those right buyers in the right platforms, which include social media, which include having a solid website. But in this case as well, I actually, as much as I'm here today, and it's the first time I'm kind of in the property, I've come through and I talked to them a couple months ago, and I knew this property was coming on the market, and I sent out feelers to all of my investor clients that look for fixer-uppers like this. Now that the property is going to be coming on the market, I'm going to circle back to them and do it as well. So having this list of buyers is a huge help. And so I would also encourage you guys, as you're watching this online, if you're ever interested in getting in our list of buyers, of people that are looking for properties like this, where you can get a giant return in the way of 15 or 20% off the cost in exchange for the work to be done. And a lot of these buyers have access to people who are able to do their renovations properly, get it sold a lot quicker. Now, these buyers have a very specific thing that they're looking for. They're looking for money. They're very money motivated. So in this listing, as I'm putting it together, the main sale, in fact, I'll add it as a schedule on the MLS, is the idea of cash flow. As you saw, there's the basement apartment, there's the upper unit. And so we really want to sell this cash flow. And I'm estimating, just off having walked through the property, we're probably talking between $300 to $500 per month, even if they put 20% down. But of course, you're going to be investing more money in this renovation, and so your cash flow would be higher. But the other great thing is the location. There's a reason that I had put him here in Cambridge, and the main thing is affordability. In our area, in the GTA, there are only a few pockets where affordability still exists. I mean, we're talking places like Oshawa, Hamilton, a few years back, Guelph. We saw Barrie take off not that long ago. And here in Cambridge, in my opinion, was a pocket, and that's why we saw such a great appreciation in the last couple years, despite the work actually going down. And so now there leaves an opportunity. And so homes here are selling probably 50 to 80 to 100,000 below where we're going to be marketing and listing this property, which takes me to price. So the next question is, how do you price a property like this? One that needs a lot of work. And the best platform, in my opinion, is with multiple offers. Now, I don't just say that because everybody does multiple offers and that's the way you get the most money. I think we had a bit of an illusion the last couple of years where people were underpricing their home, getting many offers, and that was just kind of the play. But actually, in this marketplace, it actually doesn't work anymore. In fact, from my study and seeing what people are doing this when they're pricing them low, they're actually not getting their money back. They're actually losing money. And so I wouldn't recommend this play for everybody, but for the case of a fixer-upper, it definitely makes sense because everyone is competing and has different skill sets in their ability to do the work. For example, here we need to do some floors. Someone might have access to a flooring company or be someone who could do floors themselves and save that money, and so they would be more competitive in their offer. So really the reason we're pricing it so low is to find the one that's able to do it for the least amount of money. Maybe they don't sell it, maybe they don't flip it, maybe they just purchase it, do the work, and stay, in which case they don't have the closing costs. So our pricing is going to be in this way. Now, the other thing that I'm noticing now with multiple offers is people have opted that once they do this, they're going to take an offer early. They're going to say, I'm going to take an offer on next Thursday, and then they'll have an offer come in that they love and they jump on it. But this is actually a really dangerous game to play. In fact, going through, I mean, I'm a real estate broker now, so the education that I've come through, almost every class we talk about making sure everything is properly disclosed. And this is kind of one of those things where people will take an offer quickly and they actually do it to the disservice of their client. So in this home, the main thing I'm going to do is we're going to take multiple offers, but we're going to be very strict on the fact that if we're going to do this, we're actually going to take it on a specific day. Now that might mean some people aren't interested in putting offers, but that's okay. We're not looking for that one. We're looking for the ones that are coming in at competitive prices, see the deal that's to be made, really coming through and getting excited about this property in the same way that we are. There you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour and you got a little bit of insight into how to list and what it takes to sell a fixer-upper. We're hoping to have this on either today or tomorrow on the market, and I have no doubt that with the number of buyers looking for an opportunity to put a little bit of money in and get a whole lot out, this one is going to do really well in one of the fastest growing cities in the GTA. And I'm excited to see what happens. And so I'm going to put the link down below. You can check out the listing for this and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this listing. What are some of the other things that you consider when you're doing a fixer-upper? I mean, we all watch HGTV. We all know what the elegant home looks like when it sells. But I thought this video would be a great opportunity to share with you that not every home is created equal. Sometimes you gotta sell that first property to the person that wants to do all the work and then put that HGTV house on the market. And that's exactly what you watched here today.
Hey guys, Bradley here giving you an update. If I look like a homeless person, it's because I've been slaving on my computer, putting an offer together on this property. I wanted to give you an update because I have some exciting news to show that everything worked out on this particular home. It is 10 o'clock at night, the day of the offer presentation. We actually had 3 offers come in, and the one we accepted had no conditions and was $15,000 over asking. We've priced it aggressively. We ended up winning big time. My client is thrilled. And so I thought, because I had time to do this video before we actually uploaded it to social media, that I would give you guys the full circle. So that is how you sell a fixer-upper. Now you know. I'll see you next time. Take care and keep it real.